Once you have a tin surface that you're happy with and you've finished all of the editing of the anomalies, then it's time to generate a DEM. A DEM is a digital elevation model, which is a continuous surface made up of pixels, which are little squares. And so we're basically converting that tin surface made up of triangles into a more continuous surface that has little squares, so a little bit higher resolution. To do that, we're going to go up to the processing menu and we're going to select Convert a Topo Tin to a DEM. Make sure that your tin is selected that you're working on, especially if you've generated more than one tin, and your survey geodatabase. And then note that your raster resolution has already been set for you. We can replace the DEM if we've already generated one before, and the DEM will be stored within the file geodatabase. Once the DEM's been generated, you can close out of the messages. And we can see it's been added here to our table of contents, but we don't see it in our view. And looks like it's being hidden by the tin. So I'm going to uncheck the tin here. And now we see our DEM. The look that we see here of the DEM is actually created by two products that are generated with the DEM. One is the color here, and the second is the hillshade. So this is that shaded relief we're seeing through the DEM. I can turn that off, and we can see that we lose a little bit of that topography. If you want to create this look with other data not in the CHaMP program, you can just give your DEM a transparency of about 30% and then show a hillshade beneath it. The DEM is stored within the survey geodatabase. The hillshade that's generated right now is actually only a temporary file. So if you close this project, you might have to regenerate a hillshade later on. We don't actually do any editing of the DEM itself. If you do find anomalies or areas that you'd like to edit, then that needs to be done in the tin surface and then regenerate your DEM. And you can continue that process until you're happy with your DEM.